Welcome to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Alabama.
This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
If you'd like to download a copy of this game or hear it again on demand, go to pasnetwork.net. You can find this game and previous games under the Archives tab. You can also subscribe to the Play Action Sports podcast and listen to it on your favorite platform like iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify, or ask Alexa or Google to open the Play Action Sports podcast, keeping you up to date on Athens and Limestone County sports. Play Action Sports.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Play Action Sports broadcast of James Clemens Softball. We are live at the James Clemens Jetsplex for this afternoon's matchup between the visiting Madison County Tigers and your James Clemens Ladies Jets. Right now, we're going to go to the field for today's national anthem.
For invocation, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
That was our national anthem, brought to you via recording. However, nonetheless, an important part prior to the game. Again, welcome to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. I'm Kirk Pierce, alongside my producer, Mr. Tim Lambert, for today's matchup between, again, the visiting Madison County High School Tigers and your James Clemens Jets. Looks like on the mound for James Clemens is going to be South. She's going to be the pitcher for James Clemens. That is Sadie South, and she's going to be in the circle this afternoon on this little dreary afternoon. A lot of cloud cover. Some rain just went through, but we're able to get this in, and the temperature definitely has dropped just a little bit right before game time, but nevertheless, we are ready to get some softball action going for this afternoon. Stepping into the plate right now for Madison County is going to be Huter. She's the leadoff, number 20, and she's going to be going up against, again, South in the circle. Now, James Clemens softball coming off a huge win just a few days ago against their cross-city rivals, the Bob Jones Lady Patriots. Huge win. Went into little extra innings and grand slam, able to wrap that one up for the Lady Jets. Against the cross-city rivals, the Bob Jones Lady Patriots. We're ready for the first pitch from South in the circle to Huter. And once we get the okay from the ump, we're ready to go. And they are ready to go. So South looks over to the dugout to get the call. She looks at her wristband for the pitch. And here we go. The game is underway. Here's the first pitch. Called strike right there on the outside corner. Good pitch there by South. Looking for the second pitch on this 0-1 pitch on the way. She goes into the windup, release. It's going to be a ground ball right up the middle, over second base, out into center field for a leadoff single by Madison County. So a leadoff base hit for Madison County against South. Now stepping up to into the box is Yuri. Looks like she's going to be batting from the left side if her current stance indicates. Yep, I am correct. I know what I'm looking for. All right, Yuri with a runner at first. Just underway, top of the first, no outs. Here's the first pitch to Yuri. She's going to square to bunt as Huter's going to try to take second, and she does safely on a steal. So runner now at second base for the Madison County Tigers. Count is 0-1 as Yuri squared to bunt. Didn't get it pulled back in time. Also, it was a strike, so all is good. So 0-1 pitch. Outside pitch misses for ball one. Huter thought about taking third. Got a big jump. Had to go back. Here's the third pitch. It's going to be a grounder, foul, out of play down the first base line. So that takes the count to 1-2 to Yuri. So because of the field conditions, everything's just a little bit wet. So South's requesting a new ball, and she gets one. So 1-2 pitch on the way to Yuri from South. No outs, top of the first, runner at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, it's going to be fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Infield playing straight up. Nobody's shifted. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a grounder to short. Short's going to field it, throw it over to first for out number one. However, the runner does advance over to third, so ground ball, batter out to short. As Huter makes her way over to third base. So runner in scoring position for the Tigers. Now Hancock in the 3 spot, up to bat. High pitch misses outside. Ball 1. You can check out the PAS Plus mobile app. It's your connection to all of our live streams, along with scores, game archives, and a whole lot more. All you got to do is go to pasnetwork.net for the download links. The 1-0 pitch misses for ball 2 to Hancock, so 2-0 is the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3, so 3-0 is the count. 1 out, top of the first, runner at third for the Lady Tigers. Here's the 3-0 pitch. High, misses, ball 4. So Hancock will go ahead to first. So now you got runners on the corners. First and third for the cleanup batter, Gurley. Gurley with a runner in scoring position at third base and a runner at first. 1 out, top of the first. Here's the first pitch to Gurley. Square to bunt. Ball gets away. Catcher's able to pick it up, get it back. However, the runner does advance from first to second. So runners at second and third now with 1 out. 1-0 count to the cleanup batter. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt for 2-0. Two-0 pitch on the way. Inside. Misses for ball 3. So 3-0. South in the circle for James Clemens. Gurley, the cleanup batter for Madison County. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's a strike right down the middle. Called strike 1, so 3-1 goes the count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Low in the dirt for ball 4, so now bases loaded for Sanders. With 1 out, top of the first inning. Definitely can't minimize the conditions when you start talking about the ball handling, especially for pitchers trying to throw strikes. As that ball gets down in that dirt, definitely gets a little wet. So here's the first pitch, grounded over towards first base. It's going to roll out to right field. It's going to bring 1 run in. 2 runs will score. For 2 RBI single, she went ahead and advanced over to second on the throw. So runners at second and third with 1 out and 2 runs in. So Shaddix is your batter. 2-0 your score. Madison County on top early in this game. Top of the first. Got 1 out. Runners second and third. Here's the first pitch to Shaddix. Misses outside, ball 1. Second pitch, a little low, ball 2, so 2-0. The count to Shaddix. So here comes the 2-0 pitch. Misses outside, ball 3. So 3-0, the count to Shaddix, 1 out, runners on, second and third. Madison County up 2-0 early in this matchup. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch there by South to catch that corner. Of course, Shaddix wasn't going to swing at a 3-0, or at least not this time. So here's the 3-1 pitch. That's going to be grounded to short. Short's going to handle it, throw it over to first. Gets the out number 2. However, a run does score. And the runner at second advances over to third. So a 3-0 is your score. With 2 outs, top of the first. And now Spicer is your batter. First pitch to Spicer. Catches that outside corner. Again, beautiful pitch. Got her looking. Called strike 1. South likes to work that outside corner. She's done a great job so far. Here's the second pitch. Tries to hit that corner again. Misses low. Ball 1. So 1-1 the count. You kind of hear the wind picking up. Blowing towards the west. That's a foul ball. Hit back. Strike 2. So 1-2 with 2 outs. In the top of the first, 3-0 your score. South wants to get she wants to get a change of ball. And she does. So now we're ready. 1-2 the count. So here's the 1-2 pitch. High and outside for ball 2. So 2-2, the count to Spicer. So 2-2, 2 outs. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Count remains 2-2. 3-0 your score. Top of the first. Runner at third. 2 outs. 2-2 the count to the batter. Spicer. South in the circle for James Clemens. Tries to hit that outside corner. It's still a little too far outside, so the count goes to full. So 3-2 to the batter, Spicer. Three-two pitch. It's going to be grounded up the middle. Slow roller. Gets out to center field, scores a run, so an RBI single with 2 outs. Your score goes to 4-0. Now the number 8 batter, McCowan, steps into the batter's box, batting from the right side. Two outs, 1 on, first. 4-0 your score early in the top of the first inning. Madison Academy Lady Tigers on top. Outside pitch, ball 1 to McCowan. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, ball 2. Two and 0 the count, 2 outs, top of the first, 4-0 your score. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Change up, misses high, ball 3. So 3-0 is your score, or your count to the batter. 4-0 is your score, top of the first. .30 pitch, called strike. So 3-1 to the batter. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Change up, misses high, ball 4. So Wells will now be your batter with 2 outs and runners at first and second for Madison County. So 2 outs, top of the first. Runners at first and second. Here at the South's first pitch to the number 9 batter, low in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a grounder to short. Short's going to have a hard time handling it. Bases loaded on that slow roller to short. Go back to the top of the order with Huter. And bases loaded with 2 outs. So Huter steps into the batter's box for her second at bat of the inning. She singled out to center field on a hard ground ball right up the middle to lead us off. So here's the first pitch. She's going to hit a sharp line drive over to third base. It's going to be caught and an out at third, and that's going to do it for the top of the first. Your score, Madison County 4, James Clemens nothing. When we come back, you'll have the Lady Jets up to bat. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Again, good afternoon. Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. Due up this inning, Kayla Thompson, McKenna King, and Abby Newsom leading us off. To the bottom of the first for the Lady Jets.
Number 3, McKenna King.
So King pops up. Second base, out number 1. So Kayla Thompson. Here's your next batter. She's batting from the left-handed side. Here's the first pitch to her. Called strike on the inside. So 0-1 pitch on the way to Thompson. Outside. Misses for ball 1. So 1-1 with 1 out. Bottom of the first for James Clemens. Here's a third pitch to Thompson. Called strike inside. So 1-2. You can see that the infield's trying to collapse just in case Thompson decides to do a slap bunt here. So here's the pitch. Outside, misses. Ball 2. So 2-2 to Kayla Thompson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out 2.
Number 7.
As now Abby Newsom will be your next batter. She steps into the batter's box on the right side. So here's the first pitch to Newsom. High and outside, ball 1. Nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, James Clemens down 4-0 to Madison County. Here's the 1-0 pitch, low and in the dirt, 2-0. 2-0 to Newsom. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Low and in the dirt. That's going to put Newsom on at first. That brings up Farrah Payton, playing third base today. Farrah was able to catch that line drive to her in the top of the first inning at third base. It's a hot shot over to third. She will make the catch. Bump asked her to go make an equipment change, which she is. Coming back in with a runner at first, 2 outs, down 4-0. And here's the first pitch on the way to Payton. Outside, high, misses, ball 1. Again, you can probably hear that wind just kind of picking up just a little bit, blowing from east to west. Here's the pitch. Outside, misses, ball 2. So 2-0 to Payton with a runner at first. Here's 2-0 pitch. Payton's going to foul that one out of play. Takes the count to 2-1. You can follow us on Twitter at PAS Network and look for the Play Action Sports on Facebook. We'll keep you updated on scores and information tonight and throughout the week. Just check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and all of your social media preferences. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Newsom's going to pop that one up towards over the fence for a 2-run shot over the left field fence. Peyton took that one yard for the home run. Your score 4-2. Peyton just able to continue on her ways as she had the grand slam the other day against Bob Jones. So that takes your score 4-2, cuts the deficit in half in the bottom of the first. So now your batter, Sydney Plant, number 19. Steps in with nobody on, 2 outs. After that 2-run shot by Farrah Payton, here's the first pitch to Plant. That's going to be a called strike. So I'm going to bet when Farrah Payton steps up, they don't throw that inside pitch again. Because she just took that one yard. That was low and in the dirt to Plant for ball 1. So 1-1 the count. You know, Tim, I didn't think it was going to make it over. It just kind of hung up there a little bit, and the way the wind was blowing, thought it was going to keep it in. But then I saw the left fielder just kind of give up, and I was like, yeah, that one's gone. She did. She kind of gave up right there and watched it go over the fence. That 2-run shot. Here's the pitch to Plant. Down low in the dirt, ball 2. So 2-1 the count.
Now coming to the dish, number 7, drink water.
Here's the 2-1 pitch to Plant. Inside. Looks like it caught her on the ankle. Nope, did not. So 3-1. I thought it hit her in the ankle. I guess she said no, she wanted to stay in bat. So here's the 3-1 pitch as a strike for 3-2. Takes the count to full with 2 outs to Plant. Here's the pitch. Low. That one's in the dirt. Ball 4. Plant will take her base. Now we have a runner at first.
Now to bat number 11.
With Evans.
Number 5, Lauren Evans.
Lauren Evans stepping up to the plate. With 1 on, 2 outs. Low in the dirt for ball 1. So you can definitely see both pitchers, the ball and the conditions kind of affecting how they're throwing. So Madison County coach wants to have a meeting in the circle. So everybody will converge there. So you can go online to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week and vote on this week's poll. We'll announce the winner Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, I've got something I want to add to that here in just a moment. We'll announce the winner Saturday between 10 a.m. and noon on Applebee's Tailgate Talk. On WKAC, the winner receives a gift card from Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Speaking of Saturday, we'll be back here at the Jetsplex for a doubleheader. James Clemens baseball taking on the Florence Falcons in a doubleheader. We'll also have Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Right here, we'll be broadcasting live from the Jetsplex. You can join us at 10 a.m. I'll be here along with all kinds of guests. Tim Lambert will be here just running the show. So looking forward to that this Saturday. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Evans. That's going to be a called strike. So 1 on, 2 outs, 2 runs scored so far in the bottom of the first for James Clemens. 4-2 is your score. Madison County on top. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike. Looked a little low, but was in his wheelhouse. So he says 1-2 is the count. That's the ump behind the plate. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one's a check swing. Low misses. Throw down to first base. Plant was off just a little bit. She gets back in time. Ball 2 is the call. So 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Evans. She's going to ground that one to third base, who was playing up. She's going to field it and throw it to first for out number 3. James Clemens gets on the board in the bottom of the first. Your score, Madison County 4, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750. Come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street or look for the link online at athensal.us.
Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. As we get ready for the top of the second inning, Yuri is the batter. She's batting number 2 in the lineup. She's already batted once this afternoon. She is 0 for 1 as she grounded out to shortstop at her first at bat at the top of the first. South still in the circle for James Clemens. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike right down the middle. Beautiful pitch. So 1-1. That's going to be just a looper shot out to left field. King was trying to run up and make the catch, but it dropped right in front of her for a single to lead us off in the top of the second. Your infield for James Clemens looks like this. Newsom behind the plate at first is Plant. Evans is at second. Klopfenstein is at shortstop with Peyton rounding us out at the hot spot on the corner there at third base. King is in left field. I'll get the rest of it for you here in just a little bit. First pitch to Hancock. Misses low, ball 1 with the runner at first. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. A little low, misses, ball 2. So 2-0 to Hancock. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to drop in there for a called strike. Madison County comes in, ranked in the top 10, actually in the top 5. I think they're ranked number 4 in 4A ladies softball in the state. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Misses that outside corner. Thought the ump was going to call that one. He said, nope, 3-1 is the count. To the number 3 batter in the lineup for Madison County. 3-1 pitch. Inside, misses, ball 4. So runners at first and second with the cleanup batter, Gurley. She walked her first at bat in the bottom of the top of the first. So she hasn't recorded an official at bat.
Now batting, number 32, Morgan.
So here's her second time through the lineup facing south. Here's the first pitch. Inside, misses, ball 1. Newsom doing a good job back there behind the dish, keeping that one going to the backstop, letting the runners advance. 1-0 is the count to Gurley. No out, 2 on. She's going to ground that one over to short. Short looks to throw it over to Kloffenstein looks to throw it over to Peyton, but because of that slow roller, both of them kind of converged on it. Peyton unable to get back to third base in time to get the out, so now bases loaded on a fielder's choice. And now Sanders, who's 1 for 1. Check swings, called strike, so that's a swing and a miss. No outs, bases loaded, top of the first. 4-2 your score. Here's a hit right up the middle to center field. It's going to score one. There comes another one. So a 2 RBI single there by Sanders. Adds 2 more, 6-2 your score for Madison County. Shaddix is your batter for the Lady Tigers. With nobody out, 2 on. Shaddix going to take a look at ball 1. It's a little out and in the dirt. She grounded out to short. Her first at bat. He's going to hit it over to second base. Going to make the play, throw it over to first base for the out. So 1 out, runners advance. As Evans fielded that one, threw it over to Plant for the out. So now Spicer, who's 1 for 1, batting 7th in the lineup. She hit one right up the middle to center field on a hard ground ball to bring in a couple of runs earlier in this contest. Now she's up again. Here's the first pitch to her. Misses, ball 1. Want to know the count. 1 out. Runners at third and second for Madison County. They're up 4 runs, 6-2 in the top of the second. There's a pop fly out to right field. It's going to be over the head of the right fielder. He's going to have to get it off the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes another one on a 2 RBI double by Spicer. Now takes your score. Madison County 8, James Clemens 2. As everybody kind of meets in the circle. Coach Kimbrough goes out there, asks for the ball with his towel because he needs to dry it off. And now McCowan, number 8 batter in the lineup for the Lady Tigers, steps up to the plate. Everybody kind of breaks as the ump starts making his way out to the circle to expedite the meeting. Eight to 2 your score. 1 out, top of the second. Runner at second. With McCowan, the number 8 batter in the lineup for Madison County. Here's the first pitch to her. That one misses low, ball 1. High pitch, misses again outside, ball 2. So 2-0 to McCowan, who walked her first at bat. Here's the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be grounded foul out of play for strike 1, so 2-1. With 1 out, runner at second. So here we go, 2-1, the count to McCowan. Here's the pitch in the windup. It's on its way. Outside, misses. Ball 3, 3-1 to McCowan. So here's the 3-1 pitch. That's going to be a slow roller over to third. He's going to field it, get it over to Plant. Plant's going to catch it out of the dirt for out number 2. So Peyton able to get that one, use that strong arm to throw her out at first base. Now we have 2 outs. Runner did not advance. She stayed at second base. So now 2 outs with Wells, the 9th batter in the lineup, singled out to shortstop. First at bat, takes a look at the first pitch for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside misses, ball 2. You can see Newsom trying to frame those pitches, especially those outside ones. That was going to be a hot shot right up the middle. It's going to score another run for a RBI single to take your score 9-2, the top of the second. That takes us back to the top of the order with Huter. It's 1 for 2. She had a single in the top of the first and then lined out to third base to Peyton to round out the top of the first. Hot shot right back to the pitcher. She's going to get it, throw it over to Plant for out number 3. So South able to get herself out of that inning, but not before 5 runs scored. Your score, Madison County 9, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports as we get ready for the bottom of the second inning. Your score, Madison County 9, James Clemens 2. As Sullivan Klopfenstein steps into the batter's box for her first at bat of the afternoon. Gamble still in the circle for Madison County. And here's the first pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Huge swing there. But Klopfenstein just not able to catch up with that changeup, but she kind of pulled that string back on it and made it slow down for a beautiful pitch. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, misses. Ball 2. Had a little curve on that one. Thought it was going to hit Klopfenstein for a second there. I think she thought so too, but it curved in. Still missed. Called strike. Interesting. He showed Oh, I thought he called that one a ball, but it showed up as he was holding his hands up 1-2. Change up for ball 2. Let's see what he says the count is. So we'll say 2-2. Let's see if we get that corrected. No outs. Bottom of the second. That one's low and in the dirt. So takes the count to full. So the count is 3-2. Three and two to Sullivan Klopfenstein. She's playing short today. Sometimes you see her at second base. Ranges, really good arm. Puts that ball into place. See what happens here. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out 1. So Salvell will be your batter. Katie Lauren Salvell. She's playing in right field this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to her. She's going to foul that one over with intent to the visiting team dugout. Bounced off the door. Went foul. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Salvell. Foul, out of play. Over the visiting dugout. And out of play for strike 2. So 0-2 the count to Salvell. 1 out, bottom of the second. 9-2 your score. Madison County on top of James Clemens. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slap down first base line, still goes foul. Count remains 0-2. Oh and 2 to Salvell. Here's the pitch. 1 out. That one's low and in the dirt. Ball 1, so 1-2. You can look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens Now. We'll update you on what's been happening in the local sports news as well as all upcoming games and events. The paper is free and available at businesses all around the area. Back to the contest and the action on the field. 1-2 the count to Salvell. Here's the pitch. She's going to swing and miss for strike 3. So 2 outs there quickly in the bottom of the second for James Clemens, down 7 runs early. So now, South, who's pitching, batting in the 9th spot. She's up to bat. Here's the first pitch to South. She's going to slap that foul down first base line for strike 1. So 0-1 the count to South. 9-2 your score, bottom of the second inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, low and in the dirt, ball 1. So 1-2. So 1-1 the count to South. With 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1-2. With King on deck for James Clemens. So here's the 1-2 pitch. And she's going to hit that one high towards center field. It's going to be over the center fielder's head. She's going to round first, head her way over to second base, slide in for a double to keep this inning going for James Clemens. Beautiful hit there by South to get on base. Back to the top of the order with McKenna King up to bat. Batting from the left-handed side. She's playing left field today. Sometimes you see her behind the plate. 2 outs, 1 runner at second base for King. Here's the first pitch. She's going to hit that one over to second base. Second base, we're going to field that, throw it over to first for the 3rd out. That'll complete 2 innings. Your score, Madison County 9, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens Sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball and Play Action Sports. Here's your score. Top of the 3rd inning. It started. Madison County 9, James Clemens 2. As Yuri, the number 2 batter for Madison County, due up this inning. She's going to lead us off just like she led us off last inning. She led us off the 2nd inning. She's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Grounded out to the shortstop at her first at bat, and then singled out to left field. Well, that little blooper that was just really right over Peyton's head, she wasn't able to get to it. McKean came running up, thought she had a good opportunity to get that. She wasn't able to get there in time. And that's how we started the top of the 2nd. Now we got the top of the 3rd. First pitch to Yuri is in the dirt, ball 1. South still in the circle for the Jets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a hard shot out to center field. It's going to be fielded by Thompson. She gets it in for a leadoff single. As Yuri put that one back out there in center field. You know, I said Yuri and my phone heard me, and then it went Siri. Thought I was talking to it. I'm not. So here we go. Runner at first. Top of the 3rd. Hancock has walked both times she's batted. Called strike. So 0-1 to Hancock. Got play stopping at the moment. Got a baseball game going on the field next to us, and that ball fouled off. Went on to the softball field. Now we're ready. 0-1 pitch to Hancock. Here it comes. Outside, misses, ball 1. So 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hancock. She's going to pop that one up towards right field. Salvale's going to get underneath it and make the catch for the out. She throws it over to Plant. The runner's able to get back in time to first base for 1 out. And Gurley, cleanup batter, steps into the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. She's going to line that one out towards right field. Salvale's going to come up throwing. She throws it to second base. Runners are safe, so we have runners at first and second. Madison County as Sanders, 2 for 2, already on the afternoon in the top of the third, steps into the box. Change up, beautiful pitch there by South for a called strike. It's going to be a hot shot out to center field. It's going to score one for a RBI double by Sanders. She stays perfect on the day for 3 and 3. That score, Madison County now increases their lead 10-2 in the top of the third with 1 out. And Shaddix up to bat, 0-2 on the afternoon. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Another play stoppage as a foul ball from the baseball game made its way over to the outfield of the softball field. Now we're ready. First pitch to Shaddix. Called strike 1. Again, South hitting that corner, outside corner. Seems to be her bread and butter, and she's pitching. If she can hit that one, keeps the batters guessing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be a hot grounder out to center or to left field. Another run's going to score for an RBI single. And then Shaddix is going to take second base on the throw. So now runners still at second and third with the score 11-2, Madison County on top of James Clemens, top of the third. Here's the first pitch to Spicer, low and in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High and outside, misses, ball 2. South in the circle for James Clemens. 2-0 pitch from her. It's going to be fouled back for strike 1. So 2-1 is the count to Spicer. 1 out, 2 on. Runners at second and third, top of the third inning. 11-2, your score. Fouled again. Takes the count to 2-2. Two and 2 the count to Spicer. Top of the third inning, 1 out. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Just missed for ball 3. So 3-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Count remains full. Three-two to count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a hot line drive out to center field. Hard to handle out there. It's going to score 2 runs for that 2 RBI double. There's two more score. Take us 13-2, Madison County. Now McCowan, 0 for 1 on the afternoon with 1 out. She's your batter. She's going to slap that one foul out of play for strike 1. Owen won the count to McCowan. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the pitch. There's going to be a shot over second base. Going to be caught by Evans, and then she's going to go ahead and tag second as the runner got too far off the bag for out number 3. So heads up play there by Evans to get that third out. As we finish the top of the third, your score, Madison County 13, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports as we are at the Jetsplex for this afternoon's matchup between the visiting Madison County Lady Tigers and your James Clemens Jets. Right now down 13-2 to the number 4 team in 4A, 5 team in 4A. Sorry about that. Madison County. Leading off this inning is going to be Thompson. Due up Thompson, Newsom, and Payton for James Clemens. Outside pitch misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Thompson. He's going to slap that one foul for strike 1. Thompson struck out her first at bat. Looking at a 1-1 pitch. She's going to slap that one to the third base. In third base, I mean, they were collapsing right there. They were expecting a slap bunt, and that's what happened. Thompson hit that one right to the third baseman, and she was standing really shallow. She was able to get the out. Now, Abby Newsom is your batter. As she walked her first at bat and scored off of Payton's 2-run shot in the bottom of the first. And that's the only 2 runs that James Clemens has gotten so far this afternoon. High pitch misses to Newsom, ball 1. So 1-0 to Newsom. So here it is. High misses, ball 2. So 2-0 is the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one misses low for ball 3. So Newsom looking to get on base, just like she did in the bottom of the first. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swinging at a 3-0, fouled off her foot. Strike one. Bottom of the third inning, your score, Madison County 13, James Clemens 2. Got one out. Bottom of the third, Newsom with a 3-1 count to her right now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 4. She'll take her base for the second time today. And now, Peyton, who's 1 for 1 with that 2-run shot over the left field wall in the bottom of the first inning. So it is unlikely they will pitch her inside unless they want to challenge her to do it again. Peyton, first pitch swinging, hits it straight out to center field. It's going to be caught for out number 2. So now, Sydney Plant will be your batter with 2 outs and 1 on at first. Plant walked her first at bat. Here's the pitch. She's going to take a look at called strike 1. So here's the 0-1 pitch to Plant. She's going to take a look at that one, and it is low for ball 1, so 1-1. Plant's playing first in the infield for James Clemens. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, misses, ball 2. So 2-1 is the count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2-2. With 2 outs, runner at first for Plant. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for out number 3. So we've played 3. We come back, we'll have the top of the 4th. Your score, Madison County 13, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
The world is changing.
The Tailgate Talk app has changed. It's got a new name and a new look. It's now known as PAS Plus, and it's your home for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, along with James Clemens Sports and Calhoun Basketball.
Change, never heard, huh?
Look for the download links at PASnetwork.net or TailgateTalk.net. PAS Plus, Play Action Sports, plus a little extra. PAS Plus from Play Action Sports.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. We get ready for the top of the 4th. Your score, 13-2, Madison County on top, the number 5 team in 4A against your James Clemens Jets. James Clemens, as I mentioned earlier, the broadcast, coming off a big win against cross-city rivals Bob Jones. As Peyton had a grand slam in the 8th inning to secure that victory for the Jets. Right now, down 13-2 to Madison County. And Wells, who is 2 for 2 on the day, stepping up to the plate to start us off in the top of the 4th. South still in the circle for James Clemens. Infield pretty much the same as it was to start the game. So here's the first pitch to Wells. She's going to hit that one over to Evans at second base. She's going to throw it over to first for the out. Looks like Haygood is at first base now. So one out. And now Hooter hits it over to Evans, and she throws it over to Haygood. Gets out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs to start us off at the top of the 4th. And now Erie, 2 for 3 on the day, steps into the left-handed side of the batter's box. So here's her pitch. She's going to take a look at ball 1.
Yeah. You kind of see like shadowing. Yeah, the old one I've seen. I don't like it.
So here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses ball 2 to Erie. 2 outs, nobody on. 2-0 the count. 13-2 your score. Madison County on top. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Misses outside ball 3. So 3-0 to Erie. She's going to pop that one out to left field. Underneath it, makes the catch for out number 3. Nobody scored that inning, or the top of the 4th, which is a good thing. Score still remains 13-2. Madison County on top of James Clemens. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
Here's what's on the Jets' radar. On Saturday, varsity baseball has a doubleheader at home against Florence. On Monday, varsity and JV softball host Decatur, and freshman baseball plays on the road at Huntsville. Varsity and JV softball are at home again on Tuesday against Florence, while JV baseball will play the Falcons on the road, and soccer teams welcome Westminster. On Thursday, varsity softball goes to Hazel Green, JV baseball is at home against Sparkman, and tennis teams get their turn hosting Florence. We'll be back with more James Clemens coverage from Play Action Sports.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Alabama needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball and Play Action Sports. As Evans is going to lead us off in the bottom of the 4th inning. James Clemens down 11 runs. So we need to get some runs on the board this inning. Evans 0 for 1 on the afternoon. So here's the first pitch to Evans from Gamble. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 0-1 to Evans. Hot shot, foul ball, just fouled down the third base line. Count goes to 0-2. Great idea. Just wasn't able to execute that one and get it fair. So 0-2, the count to Evans. Bottom of the 4th, 13-2 your score. Madison County on top. James Clemens. Here's the 0-2 pitch, way outside for ball 1. Evans was definitely not going to chase that one. She would have had to jump into the left-handed side of the batter's box to even get a hand on that one. So 1-2 to Evans. So here's the 1-2 pitch. High. Change-up. Ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Two and two the count to Evans. Misses outside, ball 3. So 3-2 to Evans. That one misses low. Nope. Caller strike, so that's a strikeout. Wow, that one looked a little low for out 1. So now, Haygood steps into the batter's box for James Clemens with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses inside for a ball. So 1-1 the count, 1 out. That's called strike 2 to Haygood. 1-2 with 1 out. One-two pitch, swing and a miss for out 2.
Number 2, Leah Hinderline. My
So first pitch to Hinderlong is a strike. Slap bunt misses for foul. Strike 2 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 13-2 your score. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Appeal to first, and it's an out or a strikeout for out number 3. So that'll do it for 4 innings. Your score: Madison County 13, James Clemens 2. When we come back at the top of the 5th, you're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously. Keep up with Athens and Limestone County sports with a Play Action Sports Report. Look for it every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. The Play Action Sports Report. Scores, interviews, highlights, and more from school, youth, and amateur sports in Athens and Limestone County. The Play Action Sports Report every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform or online at pasnetwork.net.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball and Play Action Sports as we get ready for the top of the 5th inning. Hancock is your batter for Madison County. They're up 13-2 on James Clemens. So we really need to get them out here. Get in there, try to get some runs scored. First pitch, misses, ball one. Now you can download a copy of this game or listen to it on demand by going to pasnetwork.net. Streaming schedule of all of our upcoming games and links to our mobile apps as well. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Called strike one on the outside corner. As a reminder, we'll be back on live this Saturday for a doubleheader as Florence Falcons baseball comes to the Jetsplex to take on the James Clemens Jets. So we'll have both game time action. There's a swat out to right field. Salvell makes the catch out one. So good. Or is that Henderlong? Looks like it's Henderlong out there in right field. Makes that catch for out one. And brings up Gurley, cleanup batter for Madison County. We'll have first pitch for you. I think it's at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Then we'll turn around and do it again at 3 o'clock for that doubleheader. First pitch to Gurley is low and in the dirt for ball one. You can also join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC 1080 AM. We'll be broadcasting live here from the Jetsplex prior to the game. So join us. We'd love to have you. Swing in a foul ball for strike one. So 1-1 the count to Gurley with one out, the top of the fifth. South is still pitching for James Clemens. She's thrown 92 pitches in a little over 4 innings so far. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, misses, ball two. So 2-1 to Gurley. Two-one pitch. High, misses, ball three. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Top of the fifth inning for Madison County. They're up 13-2. This matchup between a 4A and a 7A school. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Misses that inside corner for ball four, so Gurley will go to first. Brings up Sanders, who is perfect on the afternoon. She is 3 for 3, driven in a couple of runs. Singled, first two at bats. One to right field, second at bat was to center field, and then she doubled to center field her last at bat. So here's the first pitch to her. Called strike one. So runner at first with one out. The top of the fifth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses low, ball one. So 1-1 to Sanders. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's a hot shot down third base line. Goes just foul. Takes the count to 1-2. Just bounced right out to the foul line in front of third base. So fortunate ball placement there. Put Sanders back into the batter's box with a 1-2 count. One out, runner at first. South getting ready to pitch. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be popped up, foul, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Just a reminder, the Jets All-In campaign has been set up to help various athletic programs at James Clemens. If you're interested in donating to the All-In campaign, you can go online to jcathletics.net. You can be very specific with your donation. Tell them specifically what program, athletic program, you want to support. Go out and support James Clemens Athletics and the Jets All-In campaign. Visit jcathletics.net. The count goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. for ball 3. It gets away from Newsom, and that puts Gurley at second. She takes second base on a passed ball. So now a runner at second base with one out. 3-2 count to Sanders. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Low in the dirt for ball 4. So now Shattuck's 1 for 3 on the day, stepping into the batter's box. (13-2) your score. Madison County on top of James Clemens. The top of the 5th with 2 on and 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Misses, ball 1. One and 0 count. Ball misses outside. Ball 2. So 2-0 to the batter for Madison County. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Misses, ball 3. So 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses outside, ball 4. So bases are loaded for the next batter, Madison County. With 1 out, up 13-2, Madison County. Here's the first pitch. Misses catches the outside corner right there. Wait, slow call. And he does call it a strike, so 0-1 to the batter. It's going to be a grounder right to center field. It's going to score 1. Runner's going to hold up at third base. Bases are still loaded. That takes your score to 14-2. So a single RBI single for Madison County. Now a new batter steps up to the plate, number 18 for Madison County. The bases loaded and 1 out. So here's the first pitch. That's a hot shot right to South, and she does the wise thing and throws it to the plate to get the out. Keep that run from scoring. And now another batter is Wells, number 8, who's 2 for 3. She's going to swing at the first pitch, and it goes foul. 0-1, bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Here's the 0-1 pitch from South. That's going to be a slow roller down the third base line. Goes foul for strike 2. So 0-2 the count to Wells. Again, you can hear that wind just kind of picking up there, blowing from east to west. If you're looking at the flag and how it's flowing. Outside pitch misses, ball 1. So 1-2 to Wells. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. High, misses outside, ball 2. So count goes to 2-2 to Wells.
Coming to the dish, number 21, Bowie Hodges.
So here's the 2-2 pitch. Low and in the dirt for ball 3. So count goes to full. Nowhere to put Wells as the bases are loaded. That's going to be a shot to Evans at second. She's going to throw it over to first. Makes the catch, gets the third out. So, after the top of the fifth, your score, Madison County 14, James Clemens 2. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports. As Sadie South gets ready to lead us off in the bottom of the fifth inning, down 14-2. Your score, Madison County on top. And here's the first pitch to South. First pitch swinging goes foul for strike one. So 0-1 the count to South. She's leading us off in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's going to slap that one over to third base. Third baseman's going to field that one, throw it at first, get the out. Third baseman was playing really shallow there and was able to extend herself out, get the play while she was in the dirt, gets up on her knees and throws the ball to get the out. So that brings up King, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. So here's the first pitch to King. Hits it to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it, throws it to first for out number 2. So now Kayla Thompson with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Need to get her on right here. So here's the first pitch. First pitch swinging, pop fly out to right field. Caught in right field for out number 3. So with that, you got to throw in the mercy rule right there. Your final score, Madison County 14, James Clemens 2. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have some stats, and I think Coach Kimbrough is going to try to make his way up here, and we'll talk to him about the ball game. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
North Alabama Gas District has provided safe, reliable, and economical natural gas service to Madison and surrounding areas of Limestone County for over 40 years. However, accidents and leaks do sometimes occur. If you smell odors similar to rotten eggs or notice other possible signs of a gas leak, such as a fire or explosion, a blowing or hissing sound, or blowing dust or bubbling water, leave the area immediately, avoid ignition sources, warn others, and from a safe location, contact us immediately at 256-772-0227. And remember to call 811 before you dig. North Alabama Gas District, we take safety seriously.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All 3 locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the AHSAA, are the 138,000 high school sports students in Alabama. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, soccer, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, administrators, and officials. We stand for the swimmers, football players, and wrestlers. We stand for the golfers, softball, and volleyball players. We stand as the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pike. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC.
James Clemens softball on Play Action Sports as your final score. Madison County 14, James Clemens 2 in this afternoon's matchup between these 4A and 7A teams. Of course, Madison County comes in ranked number 5 in the state in 4A. James Clemens coming off their big win the other day against Bob Jones. That just not able to put the offense together this afternoon like they have in the past few games, and I think the weather conditions kind of play a role in that, as obviously it's a little chilly out there and also very rainy, and both pitchers really had a hard time with control on the mound in the circle due to the conditions. I don't want to make excuses, but it is a little difficult, of course, when the ball gets a little wet or gets a little bit of red dirt on it, and it's really hard to make those pitches happens. So, but when you kind of look at the stats, unfortunately, James Clemens only able to put together 2 hits on the afternoon. One of those was a home run by Peyton in the bottom of the first, and South also had a double in the bottom of the second inning. Those were the only 2 hits that James Clemens was able to get in. Of course, Peyton's her home run brought in the only 2 runs of James Clemens this afternoon, as the number 4 team in 4A, Madison County, able to put together, 14 hits on the afternoon. As South was the pitcher, she takes the loss this afternoon, and just kind of looking, when you look at pitching wise for South, she pitched all 5 innings, faced 36 batters, pitched 115 pitches, threw 57 balls to 58 strikes, and like I said, gave up 14 hits and 14 of those runs. 14-2, your final score here at James Clemens. We'll take a quick break. We're trying to see if Coach Kimbrough is going to be able to come up here and have a talk with us about this afternoon's matchup. But we'll take a quick break if we can get him up here. If not, we'll wrap it up here in just a little bit. But again, your final score, 14-2, Madison County on top of James Clemens this afternoon in softball. We'll take a break, come back with some more discussion. You're listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Alabama. This message presented by the AHSAA and the Alabama High School Athletic Directors and Coaches Association.
Welcome back to James Clemens Softball right here on Play Action Sports. Kirk Pierce, producer Mr. Tim Lambert, joining us this afternoon in the booth. Head softball coach for James Clemens, Coach Brad Kimbrough. Coach, tough loss this afternoon.
Every loss is tough.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to watch. That's a tough one to be a part of. But the positive is we're playing.
Right.
And we didn't think we were going to play today. But that goes two ways,
sure,
especially with girls.
Mm-hmm.
So the mindset I think they had coming into school today was, we're not going to play.
Yeah.
We're not going to play. And up until 4:30 today, they were probably thinking we're not going to play. So when we get everything ready and we get ready to play, that's tough sometimes to get back in that mindset.
Sure.
So you hope that they're getting excited, they're getting antsy, they want to play. But sometimes it's hard to flip that switch and go.
Understood.
And the other thing tonight is, first of all, we're playing a really, really good team in Madison County. They're underrated, if anything. That is one of the best softball coaches staff that you're ever going to find. Those guys are geniuses, and I don't want them to know that I said that, but I know them extremely well. Those guys are absolute geniuses, and they've got a great team over there. Their JV team is better than a lot of varsity teams.
Really?
Oh, my goodness. So that speaks volumes to how good their varsity team is. And for us, we put a young kid in the circle tonight to get some experience, to try and build some relief for our varsity and try to get her some work. And her youth and inexperience showed up. I think nerves probably got the best of her, knowing what she's going to see. It's a lot different when you're pitching against a team that's inferior and when you're pitching against a team that can take you deep 1 through 7 in the lineup. So I think nerves got the best of her early on, and that resulted in walks. But we didn't do anything to help her out. We put some balls in play, and then we botched them.
Yeah.
We didn't help ourselves at the plate either. Just didn't really compete in all phases of the game.
Yeah.
And so once it's out of hand, and then your mind really wasn't there, that makes it a pretty tough game to.
Well, I mean, from an offensive standpoint, obviously, you guys were only able to put 2 hits in the columns.
Yeah, not fun, and that's not the team that we've been the last 2 weeks. That was my message to the girls today is I was just disappointed in them because that's not the team that I've watched the last 2 weeks play and compete and win. I think we've won 5 of our last 7 or 5 of our last 8 now and competed our tails off.
Yeah.
We've competed at the plate really, really well, and our kids have really been hitting the ball and just, making plays defensively. We've been pitching well, taking extra bases. You guys were here for the Grissom game.
Yeah.
And, our bats really got hot during that game. I think it was, 8 runs in the third?
Yep.
Just pop, 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 pop. So it's just, we weren't the same team tonight, and that happens with every sports team.
Well, when like you said, you put some youth in the circle.
We did.
And she, and in these conditions, you don't want to make excuses, but at the same time, that I know had a little bit of a factor in there. You're dealing with some the wet ball, or
the surface is not great out there.
No, it's not.
It looks good from here.
Yeah, it does,
and it really does look good from the dugout. But when I walked out there to get ready to play and kind of mush, I thought, oh my goodness, I do not want to field a ground ball. I don't want to be pitching out here. I felt sorry for our catcher, Abby Newsom, because every time she blocked up a ball, you could see kind of water bubbles mushing up underneath her shin guard. So it's not great conditions to be playing in. But, again, we want to play. This time of year, you want to get reps. You just, especially in April. Man, right. I would rather play than practice any day.
Sure, of course.
Because you want those reps. And I talked to our pitcher earlier, talked to Sadie after the game, and I'm sure she's going to go home and she's going to feel bad. She'll get over it, but she's going to feel bad about this experience. But I talked to her. You're going to learn from this, and you're going to be better because of this. Mm-hmm. And in 3 weeks from now, this is going to pay dividends when we get in the area tournament, and you have to go give us 3 good innings in a meaningful game. You've already done it.
Right.
So that's why we do these.
Well, one of the things that I was able to notice when she was catching that outside corner on her strikes, that seemed to be when she was zoning in on that, she was able to really be accurate. Missed it a couple of times, but you could tell that's her bread and butter.
Absolutely. She's comfortable there. Not near as comfortable throwing inside to those good hitters. And if you noticed, once she got the big hit at the plate, her confidence in the circle went sky high. So all of a sudden now she's hitting her spots. She's a lot more comfortable pitching the ball once she gets. And it's amazing. I mean, if you've never coached girls, it is amazing those type things
make a difference.
I mean, I got asked a few weeks ago why my kid wasn't in the lineup when she was pitching some of these bigger games. I'm like, I don't want her to think about hitting when she's pitching.
That's right.
I don't want her to go up there and strike out and then carry that with her to the circle.
Sure.
Let's just take that out of the equation.
Understood.
And that was a factor for her tonight too. She pitched better after she had a good at bat. Things like that are
and you could see that.
Funny.
You could see that she did relax a little bit.
Yes.
Now on the offensive side, I know only putting up 2 hits, but of course Peyton continuing with her hit. That's a hot stick, man.
Yeah, she's been big. She's been hitting the ball well. I think she's got 6, maybe 7 home runs right now in the year. Abby Newsom right behind her with 5. Maybe behind them is Sydney Plant with 2. And then Katie Lauren with 2 or 3.
See?
McKenna with 1. I mean, we're hitting the ball well.
You are. Yeah.
I mean, we're competing. That's what I'm most proud of is our kids are competing at the plate. We're having some good at bats.
Well, that's a carryover from our discussion, even talking about last year. You wanted the girls to learn and compete, and that's what they've continued to do. And winning 5 of the past 8, that's huge. That's competing.
Oh, it's big time. Yeah.
So where you guys have progressed in a year,
it's light years.
It is. Just for me watching, I mean, you could definitely tell they're comfortable. They're getting into their groove, and so hopefully that'll carry on into the tournament.
We're getting into a groove. I don't know if it's our groove. We may be a long way from our groove, and that's. I had a conversation with our AD not long ago, and I tried to make him realize we had to work really, 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 really hard just to get to bad last year. I mean, we had to work really, really hard just to improve to get to bad at the beginning of the year last year. And then work that much harder just to get to, not that bad. And we have come light years from where we were. So, just trying to get to that point where we are competing with good teams, and now that's where we are. Really proud of our kids, just the work that they've put in and then the bright spots that they've shown. I mean, you're right. We are getting into a groove, and I told our girls earlier, April's our month. So as the weather's warm, seems to be good news for us. When the temperature turned off tonight, I did turn to our coaches, and I was like, "Oh, this is not good news for us." I mean, if it's 75 or plus, that's usually a good sign.
That's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, that's us.
That's it. Well, Coach Kimber, I appreciate you taking some time coming up here and talk to us. Unfortunately, it didn't go y'all's way today, but hey. Got another game to play, right?
You can just go play again.
That's it. That's all you can do. Well, your final score here at the Jetsplex, Madison County 14, James Clemens 2. That'll do it for us this afternoon. You've been listening to James Clemens Softball on Play Action Sports.
You've been listening to James Clemens High School Softball on the Play Action Sports Network. If you'd like to download a copy of tonight's game, log on to pasnetwork.net. James Clemens Softball is a production of Play Action Sports.